Two guys in the kitchen.
Yeah,
We're back again. And today we have your very, I mean, this guy is, man, he's a
household name.
Yeah,
Especially
in his house. So we have Darren Went. Come on in there. Yes. Good.
I am well renowned in my own home.
Listen, it's a real pleasure. This is a gentleman I know for so many years. We would always just happen to bounce up in the supermarket and then speak for like 45 minutes. Like
right.
Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, but just talk with
speak
one
about
another.
food, monkeys,
All kind of things.
Weird names, stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's really a pleasure to have you here and to actually
connect on this level. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be great.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, give me one then.
This is not right.
So you know how we have to get off first.
So what fish we using today?
Mahi, of course.
Mahi.
The
Wanna have a little peep at that?
Peep at that, yeah. We got a big slab, courtesy.
Yeah.
You told me somebody gave it to us.
So yeah, we got sponsored this by Premium Seafoods. I mean, I have to
Awesome.
say a special thank you to Kenny Hewitt.
Oh yeah.
Premium Seafoods.
Some excellent Mahi.
Yeah, that looking nice.
This is a major
Nice
guy,
story.
man.
Alright.
So what we're gonna do with this is season it up in a marinade.
Yeah.
And wrap it up in banana leaves and put it on the barbecue grill.
Nice.
It's like the original way to cook food in the Caribbean.
From the barbecue, you were speaking to us before about the origins of barbecue, and
Well,
would that have been the kind of a way the original, the Indians?
Correct. The way that they would have done it. The word barbecue comes from their word for the grill that they used, which was actually green sticks over coals.
Right.
The green sticks, of course, don't burn.
Jamaicans adapted that with the pimento,
With the pimento
jerk.
sticks and the jerk seasoning and the baking and the ground and stuff. So anything close to the fire, coals, charcoal and so on, and smoke. All of that stuff came from the traditional Amerindian way of cooking.
Barbecue though, that's
Barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No,
I didn't know that either.
We have a lot to be
Interesting.
thankful to the Taino
Nice.
tribes for.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
need reparation. Put some to chop up some onions,
Yeah,
garlic.
Paul is really quick at that.
Yeah, it's going on fish, so it could be anyhow. When they're fairly substantial, not too fine so it doesn't disappear into the food.
Right, I got you.
When you're cooking it on barbecue, you want things to be fairly substantial.
Yeah, to
inside,
hold up to the heat,
hold
not to
heat
shrivel
and
and
do-
burn, yes.
Exactly. So cut some nice,
I'm gonna do some slices.
some good slices. And what I will do is, you want to tackle something?
Yeah, I can tackle. If you want the garlic, yeah, let's start with the garlic.
Crack open some garlic here.
Oh.
I will show you here. This is a good one to do it with.
Yeah, I look forward for this. This is my kind of cooking, man.
Yeah, just hit them with that.
Big knives and heavy rocks.
I love it.
Let's just get to the mashing.
This is an amazing piece of fish. Okay, so say about 4 to 5 ounces a portion.
It's a water bird in a hot tub.
My grandmother
Uh-huh.
was very influential in getting me to come in the kitchen and give a hand.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So I grew up in a Caribbean kitchen, basically with the orange peel and the bay leaf and all the ginger and everything.
This is where
I can hear a little piece of Trinity behind
Yeah,
me.
the Trinity comes out in certain words.
Right.
My grandmother was from Venezuela. My dad was a Bajan who went down to Trinidad and met my grandmother's beautiful daughter. So I grew up in the Caribbean, moving all around the islands, learning about Caribbean cooking. This is in the early 50s, right? 50s and 60s. 50s and 60s, that was a sweet, sweet time. You didn't have a leash on you, you could go anywhere. No dangers. We used to climb volcanoes and all kinds of things.
I climb coconut trees, but not volcanoes. That's a step up.
My dad was an adventurous, eh?
Hey, I can climb a coconut tree, can you? Hey, man. I climb volcanoes, man.
The Caribbean food is just full of flavor.
And color.
And color, absolutely. What you have to understand is that the various cultures that came into the region, they left a trail of culinary tradition throughout the Caribbean.
Yes. Awesome.
As a way of putting seasonings together.
Yes, so right.
And in the interaction and interface with Caribbean life, produce what we understand now to be Caribbean cuisine.
Right.
All those flavors that have been
Yes.
fused with the international tastes.
This is some seasoning you do yourself.
This
right?
is the seasonings I do from the Wentworks range, which are based on just what I described here, where the various cultures have come together in a certain blend of herbs and spices to produce a specific flavor.
Do you, just a question, do you put salt in your seasoning? Excellent. That's the
sugar,
best. That's the
no
best.
MSG, no
Because you want the
flavors.
flavors of the things.
It's all just herbs.
Some of
Herbs
them
there.
use this
Herbs,
painful
not
rub.
herb. Alright, let's be careful.
Hey,
Herbs.
listen, we got herb in there too. There's all sorts of herbs in here,
Okay,
man.
let's do a little
We have
Listen,
different
what are we doing?
experience we have culinary.
What are we doing with the garlic here? You want the mashed or you want the cut?
We could just hit them alive. Yeah, that's good. Just
give
crunch
it a
it.
nice
Yeah,
crunch.
just crunch it to release the flavor.
Right, kids, don't try this at home.
Well, learn how to do it. I taught my kids how to treat danger.
That's the best way
Yeah,
to do
you
it.
learn about the danger and then you know the parameters of what you can and cannot do.
That's right.
Rather than forbid you to do
Correct,
this,
man.
rather than next.
Taught my daughter at 4 she could light a match, you know.
Yeah.
Go in a lot of trouble for that, but
She could learn.
And your house
Might
is
as
still
well.
intact.
I'm just trimming the bloodline here because I find it's a different flavor. Just lightly.
Yeah.
Some people don't, but I prefer to trim it.
Yeah, well, we did do a show once with Paul Norwell, and he was, you know, he was of the same.
You know, I've been with a French chef who actually cut that out of the tuna
And used it to make the
and
sauce.
used it as a special dish.
Right. Okay.
Because it's very rich. It
has a strong flavor.
I think it's very rich in
There's a
iron.
lot of blood vessels and stuff, you see? That's
Yeah.
where the
And it was seasoned and cut it like steak.
Uh-huh.
Tastes like fish. Actually, it tastes like tuna. It ain't.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I think if you had tuna slab without, you would taste the difference then.
Yes.
You know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we throw all of that in
So we
here.
can marinate directly in
You have to
there.
marinate one time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the onions in yours.
The onions.
Leave a few behind. Just leave back a few. We could
See
actually
fellas that did make both.
chop up this and clear this bowl and put those onions in here now.
I am about to chop up some. This is parsley. Am I correct? Cut parsley, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right.
Not coriander.
It's parsley.
Right. Just making sure.
I am drinking wine now.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to have some as well because
Jeez,
it's going down
don't.
really well.
No, I don't have a choice but to follow as well.
These are all
We
following.
got the onion, the garlic, and parsley.
Yeah,
And I'm going to add that to the pool.
Mm-hmm. Just drop that on there.
Add that to the pool.
I'm going to sprinkle some of this.
This is what I call his own stuff, man.
The Wentworks range, Island Beat, is called for the works. It goes on everything from soup to nuts. You can put it in eggs and all kinds of things. This is actually how my grandmother used to season food.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah? With all the orange peel hanging and the bay leaf and the ginger and the garlic and the
Nice.
onions and everything
So
coming.
you no formal training
I
for
have
you?
taken classes in cooking, and I've worked as a chef in restaurant settings and all kinds of situations. I've catered, I've done like special dinners and that kind of thing. But it is just because I know how to do it.
Right.
Nobody ever chased me out the kitchen. Come and help, and so I learned
So
firsthand.
the grandmother was a grounding.
Can you give the people a little rundown of roughly what's in there?
I actually want to just give me a little sprinkle in there.
It's quite a complex blend. It's got garlic and onions, of course, all Caribbean cooking.
It's
So
that-
the garlic and onions. Okay, we got parsley, cayenne, pimento, which is the allspice berries,
Yes.
which is a part of the jerk seasoning
Yes,
combination.
yes,
Orange peel for that little touch of citrus.
Yes.
It's always really, really nice
And
in
you get
Caribbean cooking.
Very oily from the peel. It's
Yeah,
more of the
just the oil.
Yeah.
Dry.
My
I
mom
dry
does
the
a lot of
orange
this kind of stuff.
Because you know
Everything.
this is like cottage industry. Nobody's really drying herbs and
Yeah.
spices to any kind of significant quantity on the island. And we want to look, you know.
Can you?
It grabbed the throat.
What I like about that is that you really kind of taste each thing.
Yeah.
It don't taste like a mass of just.
And you say
It's not a mass of one color.
Correct.
Taste. It is a bit of everything. Yeah. Really nice. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna put some.
Any lime juice? Anything?
We could cut the lime and put some lime juice with some liquid.
You want some wine? Rum?
Well, we could put a little bit of wine.
Yeah, wine.
Waste the wine. It's my cup.
We didn't get sponsored with the wine though, right?
No, I.
Yeah,
We're just looking for a little liquid. Cheers to the fish.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
We could
Should I squeeze some lime here over this thing?
What we want is some of the zest as well. Okay.
All right.
Put on some of these.
Half a lime is good enough for it?
Enough, and then we just get the peel, chop up the peel. We do a whole,
A whole,
line,
right,
yeah.
right.
Like we basically scrape off peel.
Oh gosh, damn it! I got a lot of cuts on my hands. Jeez.
What you could also do, look at another thing you could do for the zest, right?
Yes. That's how I would usually do it.
You cut out that and then just chop this up.
Yes.
So you could do that if you want.
Next step.
Yeah.
Should we give this a little massage?
This is good enough. We just leave this. Let's handle the breadfruit next.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do the breadfruit.
Okay, so people, that was it so far. That's the fish.
The
Cheers.
fish is.
The fish is done.
Fish
Fish is
on
marinated.
its
It's on its way.
But then you go,
Yeah.
milk in that.
I'm gonna put it when I'm cooking it. We're gonna stage next, where we wrap this up now in the banana leaf. Put a few more herbs on top.
Of the banana leaf?
Inside the banana leaf.
Oh, okay.
And the coconut milk.
Right.
Nice. That sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what next now? We looking to do the
So put this
breadfruit.
one side?
We're gonna put this one side. Make sure
Yeah, that people put that one side.
put it one side, and that could stay. When you're cooking this at home, it could stay for an hour.
So wait, am I correct? There is no salt on that.
There's no salt.
We're back. We had to. We finally got the fire lit. How long was it?
78 hours.
78 hours. Yes. Anyhow.
So Richard said this because I am not from the country. I don't know how to light it.
In your wire.
If I get the lighter lit first.
The red lighter. Come on. Hey.
It's
strong.
Paul. What's that really burn
Paul is
well?
a tongue boy.
One of them is.
Don't know how to light a fire.
Christmas. You know, from
5 hours later,
man has been.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really.
the tongue boy has found it.
These days.
Nah, but
7 hours.
Alright, let me get some paper or something.
We've been at this now for 78 hours. It's just proving fruitless. We apologize.
yeah.
Do tell, Paul.
In Paul's defense, the wood was left out and
It was wet.
was damp. Although it didn't rain, but I think there was a lot of dew.
Yeah.
So the wood was a little,
That's a good defense.
you know.
Richard came with newspaper.
Yes.
And that was very dry too.
Yes. Anyhow.
Yeah,
So now we're doing the breadfruit.
the next step.
So you've got a breadfruit roasting.
Listen, wait. I want to do something. Stay there, Paul. Whoa.
Now that's a fact.
You get that?
Head breadfruit.
No, the shape.
Pablo, your head is the same shape as the
shape.
breadfruit, man.
Shit.
Full of
I
food.
don't feel that when I can eat my head. You know?
Yeah, it's like got a lot of stuff in that head, man. Brains and all.
Outdoor cooking, people. Outdoor cooking.
Oh Lord. You know them kung fu men that's fail? You might as well break the store. Oh,
Break it like crack. Oh.
Yes.
We're gonna
Special. So in Barbados we know of a white meat breadfruit and a yellow meat breadfruit. But apparently there are
It was 25 different
25 in St. Vincent.
In St. Vincent.
But in the world there's 100 and
Well, hundreds.
100 species of breadfruit. And just a small history on breadfruit in Barbados. Apparently it came from Polynesia.
Captain Bligh on the Bounty.
On the Bounty.
It was the Admiral.
Pelted overboard.
The Bounty had some problems. They threw all the breadfruit trees overboard. So he had to go back and get more.
Oh!
He was very dedicated. He came with the breadfruit.
Really?
Yeah.
So those of you who are not from Barbados, breadfruit, it says breadfruit. Is it really a fruit?
But it's a curious fruit because it's mostly protein and starch.
Right, okay.
And it's very nutritious, and that is why.
But what makes it a fruit?
The fact that it has seeds in the middle,
Right.
but it doesn't grow from seed.
It goes from
The suckers.
Yeah.
The suckers,
the suckers that you see, right? Okay.
The tree
The mother
actually-
suckers.
The mother suckers.
The mother suckers.
Yeah, exactly. When the roots come to the surface, they put up a trunk.
All right. So what we peeling?
Yeah, peel, man. We could peel. We could do different things with breadfruit, you know,
Just
because
like
breadfruit is one of those things that is so versatile. Anything you do with breadfruit is nice.
Anything you can do with potatoes.
For those viewers who are not from Barbados, breadfruit you can roast as we're doing out there. You just put it in the fire, let it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. You know what?
Yeah, it goes black.
Yeah. You can
Bread.
peel it as we're doing it, and you can boil it.
Turn it into bread with thin slices and just toast it.
Right. Toast breadfruit.
Roast breadfruit, toast breadfruit, pickle breadfruit, boiled breadfruit, cream breadfruit, breadfruit.
All right.
Breadfruit is
Get
the
the
best.
picture. All right. So what we
So what we doing
slicing?
with
Slice
this
it,
thing?
yeah.
You cut out that
Cut out.
part
I'm
there.
gonna cut out the heart.
I'm not going to use this to cut that. Yeah, I don't want to work with
Let
these
me-
little
let me
hook
cut.
sharp. But chill. I want to use that on this.
He just like I see a big knife. And
Yes,
you go,
You wanna have that big knife. Horror story stuff.
All right. So what?
Right.
Take
You got the heart? Check out the heart.
out the heart.
Check out the heart, man.
Take out the heart. Cheese on bread. Man.
And what I'm gonna do now is cut like 1/4-inch slices. So
Right.
that will cook,
All right.
that will cook quickly.
So like potato chip.
Like potato chips, but even smaller. Stop.
She
Let's
put you
see.
through the tobacco.
Stop. We're gonna do something else. This is enough. This is enough sticks. This is enough
That's
sticks.
enough. All right.
If you think the fire took long to do,
Right.
jeez,
We got these. We could do something else with these. Yeah, we're gonna wrap the banana leaves around the fish, or the fish inside the banana leaf. That's what we're gonna do. Instead of using parchment paper or tin foil or any of those things, we put in the fish inside some naturally singed banana leaf.
and you can get some flavor from the banana leaf, you know.
Yeah, the flavor.
Did you tell the kind people how y'all got them to be so flexible and malleable?
You see how the banana leaf is totally flexible.
Look, so there,
It becomes better than paper.
let's do it like this here. So, man,
So this, in
You
the
can
way
see
that it
the
comes off the
differences,
tree,
you
it's
know?
brittle.
this is you won't. Well, it might have been hanging out a bit. It is kind of foldy, but normally when you pick it and you bend it, it would split.
It splits along the lines. To get it to stop doing that, you put it over open flame or put it in the freezer for several hours.
Or even in hot sun, because when we do a lot of conkeys and stuff,
Expose
throw
it
them out in the hot sun.
expose it to some kind of extreme of temperature, and it becomes as flexible as paper.
So
the frosted
this
side up.
is the banana leaf, right? So this is your top that you would see normally when it's on the tree. And that's the bottom.
You're confusing the people.
Right. So what we do, the bottom is the bottom, you put on the top. And if you look, where the bottom or the top?
The bottom of the leaf is on the top.
But you need to look at this.
Of the grill.
Check that how it changes color.
You see how it's clearing up?
It changes
And this
color.
is indicative of when you know that the leaf is red, is singed, essentially.
Singe meaning getting heat and getting soft.
Well, that's your middle finger, Paul. Really? Anyhow,
This is mine.
you can feel like almost the oil coming out of that sheen.
So you just
Yeah,
want
man.
to kind of...
When that frost
Release
goes
it.
away, that
Release
frosted
the
look
flavors.
disappears, the leaf is singed.
So we see, we look at the change, look at that.
That is the indication.
Okay.
You can do it on your stove at home as well. You can put it in the oven. You can also, just as I said, put them in the freezer.
And this gives you pliability with the banana leaf. Right?
And it's actually pretty entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
We used to love to do this as children when we were making pastels with my granny.
See, people had patience in those days, huh?
They did. We created a little bed,
Yeah.
creating a little bed of breadfruit. Right?
That sounds almost like a bed and breakfast, you know? Like
Bread and
bed and
breadfruit. Bread
breadfruit.
and breadfruit. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds like a money-making venture.
Hey, number two? That's number two. That's number two for this show.
That's great, man. Good business ideas. So here we have a little bed of breadfruit. Right?
I won't sleep on that, that's the truth.
No, well, it's for the fish.
That look like how
So you
Paul
fix
had
this-
it would
If you
start
don't,
the fire.
if you don't sleep with your fishes, let me get something to handle this. You start to be creative.
Okay.
You make your own choices. You can put some garlic chives, you can put
Some rosemary, anything you have, really.
just rip up something, put a bay leaf.
Now you grow
People,
up.
you can just
I
be
grow
creative and some your stuff on.
Some
as
fresh,
You can
a fresh piece of dill.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
The bay leaf went in.
What is this again?
Taking a completely mistaken man, Richard. That is
I have a lawn. I mean,
that has nice.
maybe my lawn is chives.
Oh, this is.
Try them in some food.
Yeah.
We're gonna
This is all that you can eat.
throw a few onions on top.
Oh man, this is looking good.
So that is basically your package.
Just
Some slices of coconut.
slice
Just with the
slivers.
potato peel.
Yeah, they're awesome to
I mean, coconut's gonna add some oils and flavor. Yeah, so that's a nice thing.
Those people not from the Caribbean, this is a dry coconut. That may be peace because they really love
Here,
coconut.
chop it. It's hard to chop it.
Paul can break the firewood. No, the man can't break the love.
I could, but I didn't want
It might jump.
Richard, want to start freeing me up, man. I'm
Sorry, man. That's not right.
Add some salt to that.
We're gonna add a little bit of salt at the closure. So let's clear this away so that Nathaniel can get a clear view of what we're doing.
Yes.
Move
Salt away.
Just finish your wine.
This
and
wine
do that.
glass.
Yeah, so right up in St. Joseph, where the air is very moist. So what you're seeing here with the salt is very
It's
indicative of
wet
that.
salt.
We
This is
usually
sea
have
salt.
to put rice in it to
Unfortunately,
suck
this is not
moisture out.
Bajan sea salt because I think we're missing the bus.
Exactly.
We call it,
We surround it with sea
surrounded
salt.
with sea.
Sea salt.
We have a desalination plant and we don't make sea salt. Anyway,
We
just
just
somewhere
don't see
from the
salt.
Mediterranean. Maybe we can just get on the road and get
This is the package now. All right. So what we're gonna do is
wrap it.
Wrap it like a roti.
Wrap it like a roti. But first of all,
A little coconut
we'll
milk.
put a little coconut milk.
That you
over.
made that coconut milk, right?
I made this coconut
And
milk.
this is
So just a little bit. because you don't need much. Just some moisture to
And you know me.
To
And
steam.
you
Some
see the law on my
steaming.
finger. I just want a little taste, right?
steam, to provide some steam for cooking the veggies and so on. Right? And then we just fold it up like a pastel. Thus. Thus.
There's a nice morsel
You
of.
can see that you used to do rotis all the time.
Well, a lot of pastels. My grandmother used to cater pastels, and we used to grind
So you're doing
corn,
hundreds.
grind corn and everything. Now that's one. Maybe put
Awesome.
a second leaf.
All right, let me build one here now.
We're gonna put a second leaf.
Let's see what you build one.
What is interesting is that the second leaf will char.
As in the outer leaf.
The outer leaf will
Yeah.
char on the barbecue,
Right.
but the inner leaf will not.
Right.
What you want to do is preserve all the juices that are going to be coming
So
from this fish.
you want to make sure you remember also not to put it down like that,
Not
upside it
face
down.
You know where the up is. So
Yes.
when you open it, check to see if the fish is cooked.
Yes.
Then you can just open it quite easily, right?
And otherwise all the moisture just runs
It will
out.
run out. So what you're doing is you're containing all the moisture in the leaf,
Right.
right?
So instead of using foil, which the aluminum may not be the healthiest thing,
It is not.
banana leaves.
Yeah.
So when you see like a whole set of banana trees missing the leaves, that means that Derek has been by.
Yeah, it's, well, actually I'm growing my own bananas now. I'm just going to show you a little trick here.
Well, that's
If you want to tie your package, you cut the stem end where the center stem of the leaf would be, and you just use this to secure it like this. You put it on one time, right?
Yeah, of course. We really fun. I don't the people here now, so
I realize.
yeah, they beat me.
Let's get another one going
You
quick.
viewers,
Yes,
you
all
can't
right,
we
see
can do
them.
a production
We got
line.
people behind us and stuff.
That's
I
our
guess they
production
lick it. And so that
We can do more than one at a time.
So they're watching the show. We have a studio audience.
Ah?
And they look good. Oh, they look good. They look good. Two of them married already, though. I want to get married, so you can't get da.
Back to the show, right? But Paul, I can do one.
Yeah, come on.
And we can just show the people you can do anything. So this is my whatever I decide to do.
Basically, you want to do one, Paul? I will watch
yeah,
and
yeah,
drink
yeah.
my wine.
Oh, I need breadfruit.
Yeah, put on some breadfruit. I will just supervise the production.
Okay, so
So clear the way.
We stacking.
Clear the way. Put on some breadfruits.
We have some breadfruit down there, so you get some onions.
You're on the garden, knock him up.
I gotta open up some now.
Yes,
Cut a piece of pepper for you. You want some pepper?
Yes,
the thing is, you can
yes,
put
please.
anything inside
Yeah,
this
but there
banana.
we go.
Hot pepper. If anybody wants a little hot
I would
pepper.
definitely like some more. If you cut them in some little strips like that, there. So
Shocking your leaf.
Go around get.
Go around gate. Don't mind that.
That's
Go
2
in
second
front.
rule, 2 second rule. I ain't want to do it.
Nobody saw that, right?
hey, it landed on my toe.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Oh man.
I'm lying on the ground.
Listen, my
I realize you're
reflexes.
trying to help, but please.
I have clean feet, man. Jeez, okay. All right. Friends, we've been building our own, so to say,
So yeah,
parcel.
we learned from there.
So
we
Paul
try
has
to-
been doing his thing. I've been doing my thing.
Triple wrap then. If
Yeah.
the first leaf is poured,
Yeah.
we do a triple wrap. Just to
I
make
wrap
sure
it,
you
they
don't
always
lose
wrap.
your juices.
Can you pass me? Oh, this is so juicy.
It's just the bottom leaking out.
Yeah.
The bottom, that on the top, is leaking out.
Right, so
There you go.
one more.
Mhm.
So do it like that, right? So you cross reference,
Angle
right?
Angle them across.
Getting this?
So I could turn your package cat a corner.
Or like this, so.
Yeah, like that. So that
I need.
She's gonna wrap a lot of Christmas.
I don't wrap any Christmas gifts.
So we can see here, I got it wrapped up, but is it gonna stay wrapped? That's the only problem.
well,
I'll put it that way.
put it that way, yeah.
Right.
Oh, this is what I will do here. So
This is awkward down.
put it this way.
We have a little issue.
I think I remember that the bottom was on the top. Was the top on the bottom?
Bottom was on
I
the top.
don't remember anymore. Anyway.
How you like this thing?
Oh jeez, now Paul will light the fire again.
Okay, while we're waiting to light back the fire, because we have fire issues today.
We'll be back tomorrow.
48 hours later with 78. We were practicing some different things to do with the fish. Because of course you can do all kinds of things with the fish. You can throw this on in a frying pan, you can do like all kinds of different things. So we're gonna make some, what I got here is some lemongrass flower sticks and skewers.
Oh, awesome, man.
These are the stems.
Looks like bamboo.
It looks like bamboo, but it's actually lemongrass flower stalk.
This
It's
is really thick. I have
it's a
some
serious
when they start
stuff.
seeding, right?
When they start seeding, they make a
Mine
really
aren't that thick though.
Well,
Lemongrass.
mine are real.
Okay.
Just add on a piece of fish. Cut a few if you need to push a hole.
And if you want, you can season these before you put them on, or just after.
Let them cook in the juices.
Cheers there, Polly boy.
Cheers.
Cheers there.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Tables and benches. Kitchen knives and 2 knives in kitchen.
Sweet, man. So listen, what else? Is there? We got everything. We got the fish on. We should try that breadfruit. Oh shoot, the breadfruit. Woohoo!
No, yeah.
You ready to outside?
No, but
I want to check it. Excuse me, people.
I'll throw that on the grill.
go on the blanks. We can't see you.
Oh, nice. Look. Belly pumpkin. That's a big belly pumpkin.
Big belly. And it's soft, man. It's really nice. Coming over here.
Here, use the back of this.
Yeah?
Just check it out.
Because I get so much knowledge today.
So you could use a spoon, but
Yeah,
you
why
just,
not? We didn't have
you,
spoon.
you just scrape it. The back of these zester.
And you see these seeds there?
These will sprout. You make
Not only
more-
will it sprout, but you can utilize these seeds. You could dry them out,
eat them out, yeah.
Or you can use this.
Full of
just
zinc.
dry them out.
Good for men.
Yes, yes. And you could dry them out and grow another pumpkin.
Several.
Seven. So you want this here skin on or skin off?
Take some of the skin off. We could drink some of the skin. This is another thing with the zester that you can do. Look, like this. Just take off some of the skin. So you leave some of the fiber that is in the skin that's really nutritious. Take
Okay,
your
little bad
spot. Dig it out. Folks, look at that. Lovely designer pumpkin.
And then we're gonna cut that
I'm
out.
gonna cut that out.
Derek, not too fast.
Slow down.
Yeah. I just don't want fingernail in it.
No extra protein, right? That should be enough. Let's see, some chunks. On a skewer.
You're skewering everything.
We're skewering the pumpkin now.
You don't want to put a little fish in between the pumpkin.
No, that's you open.
We could pass that to you and we put on the fish.
All right, look at that cooperation. Get that in between. Get some of these onions. Squeeze them.
We had
so we're here constructing our
kebabs.
kebabs.
These are, as I say, golden palm stems, right?
golden palm stems.
Well, palms grow a lot in Paris. It's not up with the place. You
And we don't utilize these things as a matter of course. I think they make a little natural thing.
Yes. Yes. And you know they must add the slightest bit of flavor because when these steam and the moisture comes out, you know.
And you know that they're not toxic. You make sure you're not using a toxic material, right? Something that's going to poison you.
Yeah, sure.
But seriously.
You want to check that one that we first put on the grill? Down.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Crisp.
Crisp.
Got some smells. Wait, let me. Oh yeah. You see everything down in there. How is the breadfruit?
Fish is done.
Fish is
Fish is done for sure.
Nice, man.
Look at that. Sweet.
Yeah, I'm done.
Gonna taste that? Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, no, drop it. Fish don't
Drop a
drink.
piece of the breadfruit.
Drop it, too.
Breadfruit could definitely do a little more.
Now, what
And,
do you want
and
to
you do get quite. Dill really comes out strong.
See, it makes a lovely package. You can serve that as a full meal.
And is it you put it on one of those as a plate?
Yeah, let's try that. Do a whole presentation. The leaf sheath.
The leaf sheath.
The leaf sheath.
Huh? Ain't that beautiful? And all natural, you know? Not Paul's elbow, but just yeah. Sweet, you just pick at it.
I like the bread. Put it on at these.
It needs a little bit of a sauce.
Yeah.
Slightly dry.
Yeah.
But then what you do is you coconut milk, some garlic, some onions, like just stir down and make a quick gravy.
Yeah. We're just going to retrieve the breadfruit. Look, this is all, you know, Derek has a keen mind to taking things from nature, you know, little hooks. It's all plant. What tree is it called?
It's all from the golden palm.
Golden palm.
I got golden palms in my yard, so it's constantly producing all kinds of
Awesome.
amazing things.
And it looks beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shape, huh?
Yeah. And
very practical.
yeah. And check this out. Look at that, huh?
Perfect for a breadfruit.
That's how a roast breadfruit is, folks.
Seriously.
It has to cool. We have to get some of the char off. The newspaper is gone.
That's well roasted.
Seriously.
I've never heard anybody.
See, she nice, man.
So this is your roasted breadfruit. So we got the heart there that's separated naturally because
Listen, that heart will stay hot forever. That is some
hot breadfruit. What you can do prior, if you want to stuff it.
slice it.
So you could cut that heart out, depending on how soft the breadfruit is. You cut that heart out and you can stuff it. What people do is stuff it with corned beef, with some onions, garlic, whatever, or you can do with tuna, canned tuna, whatever really and truly that you know is gonna cook within a reasonable amount of time. Whatever, onions, whatever. And it really it's a nice dish. Let me help you with that.
Sure, just take them off from the
that,
crust. It doesn't matter if it has some char in, char is okay.
Yeah.
Sponsors, please. Paul needs help. We need help. We need someone to supply us with a beverage. Preferably
There
red.
you go, some more pieces. We're gonna work some pumpkin in the sauce. So you want it fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
We could put this in the sauce.
We'll basically chop a bit of everything.
Yeah, chop up everything.
Just a concoction to use up all these herbs and stuff. I know. But you get to use it all the time, right?
We want a little bit of pepper, not too much.
Not too much.
No seeds.
No seeds.
You got some garlic there, that thing, Richard?
I got some here.
Come again, selector.
Chip it up in there. This is how I see the old people cutting food in their hands like this.
You use your fingers chopping birds, right?
Just having some fun with the leftovers. This is the roast breadfruit. I'm going to kind of chop that up as well because remember we're making a kind of a sauce. So you want everything kind of nicely chopped and
Small bits so it cooks fast and gets really tender.
Yep.
Paul, I think we should turn up the grill, get the low full speed this one.
Alright. So you got the breadfruit chopped up fine, all the herbs there, the dill, the onion, the garlic, everything is going in there. So
Pepper.
Now, pumpkin sliding in.
Pumpkin joining the pool. You just can't go wrong with it. Fresh fish. How can you
and
not?
also coconut.
Basically, you want to just get it moist. Yeah, we should shut down the heat.
Can I shut with the
Let me put a little bit more butter.
No, you gotta put it.
Put it out.
Put it out.
A little bit more butter. Let me put a little bit more of these herbs. Bajan green, yeah, Bajan green.
Bajan green. You heard it here, folks.
Coconut water would do the trick too.
Good for your daughter.
Yeah, make
And
it
your
strong
son.
like a lion.
Yeah, man. Can I have some of that? I like what you just said. It makes it strong like a lion.
It's still good, right?
Watch out, baby. I'm about to.
Be strong as a lion.
Actually laying it now.
Call everybody in. When should we go all this fish? We can throw this on the grill, right?
Yeah.
Alright folks, we just had a little break. As you can see, we kind of did a little cleanup. As you can see, the sun is down, it's getting kind of dark. It's kind of like perfect time of the day, you know? Like
Dinner time.
food is ready. We put everything on the grill just to warm up. All the kebabs and the roast breadfruit sauce that we did
we did
lastly.
This roast breadfruit sauce is lovely looking. It's full of all the ends that we had left over, including lemongrass and the half of lime, pumpkin, the roasted breadfruit is in here, and some spices and so on.
And you see
Coconut
how
milk.
it kind of all stuck together. It's all the starches and the breadfruit and stuff. It thickens soups and
Coconut
sauces.
milk
And
and tea.
Yeah, so we're actually ready to go.
some proper rich food. This so
To get
People-
to the bottom.
this is how it's supposed to
We
come
gotta
out.
get the
Top, you
bottom
get the
layer
bottom.
to get back to the top.
Yeah, I made sure. Yeah, you got it.
And then we just turn them out, and we got poached fish and coconut milk with
Oh,
breadfruit
Lord.
chips. And
Tasty, but it's really healthy, man. It's
And then
just-
again, we have to mention Premium Seafoods, a big up respect to Kenny again for giving us the
yes.
Yeah,
Thank
sponsoring
you.
us.
Thank you, Kenny.
for sponsoring
shall
us.
we just tumble the
man.
sauce over? Everybody take their own sauce. What you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
do?
man, do it.
Tumble the sauce over it?
Let me taste it first.
Man, it's so good.
Yeah, tumble it
Smoke.
over.
I think you
rich
should
and
tumble
creamy.
it all over.
I would like. Okay, and kaboom. That is just delicious. to get a taste. Dig in.
Listen,
This is
can we call
pineapple.
in? Can we call in some
Jimmy might need some
guinea
plates.
pigs?
We could make little platters.
Mommy told me to go taste.
Yeah, you can taste, baby.
There you go, a little plate, a little person plate.
Superpowers. Oh, straight for the
It's hot,
fish.
it's very hot. Be careful. Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up. All right then.
All right, moment of truth, fellas.
Tell everybody.
That is good fish.
Okay, that's a good endorsement.
Thanks, Kenny.
Oh, lovely guys, really good. Yeah, it's good, huh?
Hot. Be careful, don't burn your mouth. That's the worst.
This has been a sweet journey, right?
Yeah.
Did some cool
Coconut
kind of
milk
outdoor.
sweet.
Yeah, man, all natural, all good. And what is there something you would like to tell people just about cultures and foods and using our natural resources and not having to look too far for certain.
Well, certainly we need to rely more on what grows near to us, particularly if we're going to grow it in our own backyards. You know, that's the idea, that you can go out in the yard and pick some fresh herbs that'll make a major difference in the way your food tastes. The Caribbean traditions are wide and varied. You can draw on any culture that has informed our cuisine. And just in the way that you put those things together in a very natural way, you can come up with some amazing out-of-the-box kind of meals that are extremely simple to prepare. And as you saw, we did a basic, very, very basic thing with very basic ingredients.
And I also say simple all the time, but I say healthy because I
Simple
think
but
that is
healthy.
important. You know, there was no oil.
There was
used no oil.
We
Not
used
enough
a
fry.
little bit of oil,
I love butter, but it's always better with
but
butter.
not more than a tablespoon.
Right. Yeah.
A tablespoon of basically some kind of lubricant.
Yeah.
So that the,
So
the
the stuff
food was
basically
lighter.
steamed. You know,
It's steamed and
Steamed
poached in its
and-
own juices.
No, man, fantastic in my opinion. And this is the first outdoor segment
Pretty
we've
segment.
really done since we've been doing two guys in the kitchen.
Yeah, the
you know what I
first
mean?
one. The
The
very
first one,
first
yeah, I
one.
think we'll, I mean, and it's a beautiful setting.
Yeah.
And Derek came with a wealth of knowledge to me
Yeah.
from the barbecue, from the
Yeah.
Taino tribe.
Taino tribe. Yeah,
Right.
well, that's one of the names of the tribes, the Taino. There were several other tribes, but yeah, Taino is the one sort of generic name of the our Aboriginal people. We also have them to thank for hammocks.
Aye.
The hamoka, which the Portuguese thought was a great idea to put in their ships to have their sailors hanging in the ship.
Right,
The
okay.
hamoka is an Amerindian
There you go.
Taino way of taking the afternoon off. More than 20 minutes in the kitchen. You gotta, eat something that's pan-fried or grilled or barbecued or sauteed or roasted. But it's just easy, put it together with natural living things and you can't go wrong.
Nice.
Particularly if you put in coconut milk.
Yeah.
Aye.
I do the smoothie bar there, and I saw
Also on
this
Sundays,
Sundays
yeah,
from 9 to
always-
2, at
Yeah.
Boulder's Farmers Market. You can find a lot of the different things that I've been experimenting and developing.
kombucha and all these kind of
fermented veggies,
fermented stuff.
sauerkraut,
Yeah.
healthy snacks.
Last to mention, and not but absolutely not least, we have to say a big thank you to Premier Seafoods once again for sponsoring us
Yeah,
with the
thanks,
fish.
Kenny, for
And
that.
no, Victoria Coffee Shop, which is the biggest sponsor we have now for doing Two Guys in the Kitchen. And look out for our next dinner night that we're gonna have. By the time we have this show, we're probably looking at April or so. But once a month, we have a featured chef. Unfortunately, we don't have Derek because he's too busy with his kombucha and his spices and his coconut milk. But we have a featured chef every last Saturday of the month, and they do something different. 3-course meal at $85. Can't beat it. See you there.
Sweet.
Sweet, real sweet.
Nice.